Hey Karu and Nikki, it is Sunday the 5th of, or the 15th of December, and I have not been making videos, and I've made a couple, but they were bad, and so I didn't keep them, and I just realized that I have to shave. I'm shaving tonight, so I figured I would make a video while I shave, which I did once before for Karu. Never mind. It didn't come out right. I didn't make a video of me shaving for Karu. I just happened to want to talk about things while I was shaving. And so I figured, I knew I had to shave, and I knew that if I shaved before I went to bed and then made a video, I wouldn't make a video afterwards. So if I do this and make the video while I'm shaving and talk about stuff, then hopefully it will be interesting. So it's been a while since I made a video. That, as I said, that's not true. I've made a bunch of videos. It's just been a while since I actually posted one. I keep making them and not posting them, and so I guess I haven't really made a video since I've been back from Minnesota, which has been almost a month now. So in that time, I got new glasses. Actually, I got a couple pairs of new glasses, several pair, and they were really cheap on Zenny Optical. I think I told Karu I ordered them before I got there, and so I like my new glasses. They're pretty well, although I gotta say my vision has gotten worse, and it's funny because when I went in to get my my vision checked, the eye doctor, who I really like, friend of ours, I consider her kind of a friend, said, oh, you're going to need progressives or bifocals or something. You don't really need them now, but I'm going to put them on your prescription anyway. And you can not get them if you want right now, but they'll be there if you need them. And so I've really noticed the difference just in the last month and a half. I had noticed a little bit before, but boy, it just, I think it was caused by going to the eye doctor. So I may end up getting new lenses before too long. I'm going to try to hold off, but there are times, actually I feel it when I'm a little tired. I feel like I'm not, I can't see. I struggle with near vision when I'm a little fatigued. So that kind of sucks. So that's the glasses thing. What else is going on? Oh yeah, I resigned from my job, Nikki, in case you didn't know. Karu knows. I put in my letter of resignation almost a month ago now, and gave them notice that I would be quitting the end of the year if they wanted me to stay on, and so they've asked me to stay on, which is nice. So I'm continuing to work, and I'm trying to set things up so that the projects I'm working on continue to go forward. Although they're eliminating my position. So after I'm gone, there's no longer going to be an IT director for the tribe, which kind of sucks. I'm disappointed in that, but you know, it's their decision. So that's how it goes. I hope things are okay for my staff without a director. And who knows, maybe they'll find out that I really didn't do anything, and so they didn't need me anyway. But so yeah, that's big news. So I've been spending the last month, and I'll continue to kind of preparing for a big life transition as I go from working to initially not working. I know I'm not going to be working at least until through the month of January. I have applied for another job, but I have not heard anything. and I don't know what the timeline on that other job would be, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't hear anything. So I'll just wait to hear. I have talked to a couple other people who have mentioned possibilities of me working for them, but nothing firm. And like I said, I'm not sure what I want to do. So the future is kind of open wide right now. But in the meantime, I've been enjoying preparing for not working. I think I'm going to I have a whole bunch of plans for things to do. I've been doing a ton of music, actually. Playing music with Margaret and the folks here in Pendleton, and there's Shanna Aflatuni Mae Johnson, who Karu knows, who's a Baha'i out of Port Orchard. She came and visited, and we actually recorded some prayers and other Baha'i writings that we set to music. And we're kind of working on that. So that's been really fun to do. I'm enjoying doing the music. I'm actually trying to sell a couple of my guitars because I want to buy a carbon fiber guitar, because carbon fiber guitars are not subject to changes in humidity and temperature. So if you've got a decent guitar, a nice guitar, and you take it traveling somewhere and you leave it in the car and it gets hot or cold, it can destroy your guitar. So what I want to do is, I'm actually trying to sell my 2 parlor guitars and my electric guitar. Actually, I had a guy come look at one of the parlor guitars today. I was hoping he'd buy it, but he didn't. And so I'm trying to sell those 3 guitars, and then for about what they're worth, I think I can buy a carbon fiber. So it'll be a kind of a trade, equal trade. So I'm doing that. I actually bought a cell phone. Sarah made me get a personal cell phone. So I bought a LG4 cell phone, or LG2. I was looking at the Galaxy 4 and the LG, and I really like it, actually. The battery seems to last forever. It's faster than my other cell phone. My other cell phone was more than 2 years old, which for cell phones is, if you're talking about the speed, that's kind of the outer limit if you're using it professionally. So yeah, that's cool. I also actually bought a laptop computer to work on. The laptop that I had was 3 years old, and actually I'm using it, the laptop I use for recording, and it's too big and bulky to carry around and travel with, and so I bought, actually it's funny because I ordered a Dell that's a touch screen, and it folds back on itself into a tablet, and I was kind of excited about it. And it's Windows 8, and I've been avoiding Windows 8, and I just figured, well, I'm going to have some time to learn the new operating system and invest in it, so I might as well just take the plunge. And so I did that, but then it got here and it was unstable, and the keyboard locked up, or the keyboard sucks on it. It's basically unusable. So I ended up just decided I was going to send it back. So actually I sent an email to Dell saying I was going to send it back, but I haven't yet because I just got it on Thursday or something. So I'm sending it back, and I started looking around at other machines that I might want that had similar capabilities, and I looked at actually the Surface tablet, because I was like, that's probably good enough. It's not, I don't need the super large screen. But then I also looked at the I was looking at the Lenovo Yoga, which is similar. It folds back on itself, and I realized that I really needed to look at go somewhere where I could compare the machines hands-on, because they, the mistake of ordering this one Dell was that I didn't actually, I didn't look carefully enough at the keyboard, and then I didn't realize that it was gonna be bad, which it was. And so I wanted to see the keyboards on these other machines. I wanted to see what the other options were. So on Friday, actually we had a Christmas banquet at work, and so we got off early. And so I went with Sarah to the Tri-Cities to Best Buy, and we went to buy a laptop, and spent, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes kind of looking around at machines, and decided fairly quickly that the Lenovo Yoga was what we wanted, what I wanted. And so, we were looking at the floor model, and looked at the slates, and actually the Lenovo was only $1,200, which was the Dell that I bought was $1,500, and the slates equipped out at the level of the Lenovo was going to be $1,500, and so I was like, yeah, and it's a bigger one, it's got better screen resolution, really nice computer, and so I was all excited. And so we said, yeah, we want to buy this one, and the guy went and he said, oh, we don't have it in stock, but we can order it for you. And we're like, okay, let's order it. So we go over and try to order it, and then he's like, it won't let me order it. So he calls the supervisor, and the supervisor comes in and says, well, and he does some stuff and now he's been trying to order it for half an hour. And so Sarah, of course, gets her phone out while they're doing this and starts looking if she can order it. And she says, you can't order it. They're sold out everywhere. You can't get this machine. And so the sales supervisor says, I'm sorry, we can't get it for you. Cut myself a little bit. And so the original sales guy who helped us said, hold on a second, let me see if we can sell you the floor model, because the manager let us do that before, especially if we can't order new ones. And so we said, great. So he went and looked, and he's like, yeah, we can sell you the floor model. So they went, and actually we got a 10% discount and some other discounts, and so we ended up paying just over $1,000 for this computer, which was awesome. And I really like it. Actually, I've been working with it. It's really thin, it's light, it folds over backwards into a tablet, and it's super high resolution. The screen's nice. I like the keyboard a lot. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm obviously done shaving, so I'll stop now. I hope you guys are doing well. Karoo, if you don't know, we've had some really cold weather here, although it's warmed up the last few days. We had about 2 weeks of sub-freezing weather, and there's still ice on the river here, even though it was, I think it was in the high 50s today here. Sarah and I went for a walk, and I was just wearing a sweater. Yeah, the weather's been kind of cool. Like the cold weather, I like the not so cold weather. Kids are doing well. Gareth got his black belt. I know I texted you guys. He's very excited about that. It's been 9 years. Worked very hard, and we're very proud of him and happy that he's doing well. So yeah, I guess that's our news, and I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you're doing well. Send Keith and Virginia my condolences on their garage. Let me know how your son Sven has his application to go overseas is. And Duncan should be coming home any time now, and I've enjoyed reading his blog posts. And Nikki, I enjoyed your Christmas card. It's nice to see your kids on Facebook, although fedoras are uncool now, in case you're wondering, Nikki. That's why I was trying to save your daughter from the use of the fedora. All the people who I hang out with always make fun of musicians who wear fedoras. So I guess maybe I'm hanging out with the wrong people, but that's what I'm getting. Anyway, take care. I will talk to you soon.